About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Sunday baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Our starting pitcher in this one, Chris Sale. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Nope, that's low.
Sale, a 6'6" southpaw, 180 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Here's a 2-1.
That's out the corner.
High fly ball out to center field. One up, one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
On the ground, and foul ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Two outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
That's the ball.
And the 1-0. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A shot to the opposite field. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Oh.
Two down, nobody on.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That's a ball.
Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Eric Wagaman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Wagaman wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 0-1
Ball. Hot.
Sale delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Mets, Freddie Peralta. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Drake Baldwin, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Struck him out looking.
He worked the outside corner of the plate, and he kept it around the knees, both with the fastball and with the off-speed pitch.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
That one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2-2 now. Curve in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a payoff pitch. In the air, center field. Taylor gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. Back at Truist Park. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. That hit him.
Hit by pitch.
And the
Take your
leadoff
base.
man is aboard to start the inning.
Right fielder Carson Bench.
Ball.
The 1-0. Outside corner, there's a strike. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
The 1-1. Late on that fastball. In the dirt. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
1 out man at first. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Ball.
Close, but called a ball. And now 3-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
3-0 down. Right through there for a strike. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count's full. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Taylor wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. White going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat. Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. One and 2 here. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top of the second. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and 2 now. Sale. That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Here's a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Lindor started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. Payoff pitch, and that'll load the bases.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bases loaded, top of the second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 0-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
In the air, left field. Soto on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Batting sixth, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And the 0-1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Tied up here in the early going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Eli White.
Strike. Woo.
Two down, nobody on.
Oh.
That
Ball
misses
inside.
the zone, and a count 2-1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The 2-1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Soto settles under this one, and that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. On to the third inning. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Chris Sale back to work. And the slider just misses.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's a foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Line to left. Dubon takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Next for the Mets is designated hitter, Mark Bianco.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's a ball.
Stays alive. 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman
Eric Wagaman will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That one off the mark. Ball 3. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. Mets go down quickly. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Joey Bart.
Joey Bart.
This one in the air, center field. Taylor has a beat on it and makes the grab. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and foul ball. Out there to center. Taylor takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see him more aggressive with those pitches.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
That one fouled off. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Oh.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Atlanta, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Yes. Oh.
Just
that's a
missed.
ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And it lands foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. It's a leadoff walk. And that's the go-ahead run. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Bench thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
Nope. Ball 2.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Runner takes off. And that one sliced foul. Man at first, one away. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Nice job behind the plate there.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Alvarez off of first with 2 away. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 4th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Nope. Ball 1.
That one ripped, but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one not close. 2-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here comes Austin Riley. Fly to left his first time.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt. The 2-2. In the dirt. And the runner holds. 3-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The kick, the 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Center fielder, Michael Harris II.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Foul tip into the midst, struck him out. Fifth inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Down and away for ball 1. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Walter Bartlett, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Fuentes also getting ready.
Huh.
One and 2 now. Sail back to work. Into center. Mateo on his horse. Can't get there. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Foul ball there. Man at second.
No, that's a balk.
The 1-2. Swings through him for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Go ahead run on base. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. And look out.
That hit him.
That one
Take it
gets
back.
him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The designated hitter, Mark Bianco.
Flips the corner. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 1 out. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. That's a really good take.
On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. In there. Got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8. Now he's challenging a called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That's outside. Full count now. Eric Wagaman waiting to hit for the Mets. Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're in the top of the fifth. Finds his way through, base hit. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score and the Mets take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Walter
Braves.
Bartlett gets handed the
Number
rock out of the pen.
15.
On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Now a chance for Eric Wagaman. Here's your one. Just
That's
off
off
the
the plate.
inside edge. First and third, one down. Just a slow ground ball this time. Here's Mateo for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
That's the ball.
Wagaman off of first with two away. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And another
That's the
ball.
ball.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in there at the knees. Alvarez not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. The 3-1. So a walk
take your bait.
puts runners at first and second.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Carson Benj digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Called out on strikes. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves 1. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Eli White.
Eli White.
Just missed.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
The 1-0. Left field. Soto really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The 1-1. On the ground, could be two. Lindor, that's one. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jorge Mateo now. Fly to center his first time.
Ball, low.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on.
Whoa.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soto drifts towards it. And the inning is over. Braves go down quickly here. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now
Leading off
Tyrone
with the
Taylor.
Mets, center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
That one outside. Ball one. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Dubon takes it in for the out. One away.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman Brett Beatty.
There's a line drive to left field. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And now it's Frankie Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one hammered, carrying well. Going, gone. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a 1-1.
Nope, that's low.
To the right side, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now 4-1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon.
Ball.
The
Outside.
Mets have some action going in their pen. Joey Gerber, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Warren also throwing.
Up.
Here's a 1-2. Got
That's
him
three.
looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
The Braves trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch in for a strike and a count 1-1. Foul ball. And a 1-2 stays alive. One, two now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor settles underneath it. 2 down. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
Albies in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they close the gap. It's 4-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
One on the
No,
ground,
that's foul.
and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout, and that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Braves.
seventh. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the mound.
72.
Didier Fuentes.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off the match.
Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Hey!
This one popped up. Olsen under it. One down.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
And there's a foul ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bryce Elder getting ready to go. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Wagner in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Now pitching for the
We're
Mets,
back in a new pitcher
number
here to start the
56.
bottom of the seventh. Joey Gerber.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a 1-1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Wagaman. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
This one popped up. Alvarez under it. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now in for the Braves, Eli White, 1 for 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Oh!
Gerber, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. On the ground to the left, and it's through for a hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Braves, catcher Joey Bart.
That one lifted to left. Soto on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So one hit is all they get. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves 2. For the top of the 8th, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
That's a ball.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Riley fires to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Carson Bench.
Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Didier Fuentes will depart. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher on here, Bryce Elder. He's into the game with the bases empty. So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves 2. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's a slider for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Outside. And a count 1-2. The Braves down by a pair here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Out towards right center field. Taylor on his way over. He's got it, and there's two down.
Up next for the Braves, designated hitter.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Joey Gerber done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Taking
Mets,
over on the mound for the Mets, Austin Warren.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
Now Drake Baldwin, 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, low.
And the 1-0. Right side, and that's just foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a two-run lead.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Now a blooper back behind short. Brings it in for the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back at Truist Park, stepping in, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Danny Young, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The 1-0.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That one almost got him. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Just missed.
Corner.
Swinging a ground ball. Fair ball. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Big situation. And here comes calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points. They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
All loaded up. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The 0-1. Ground ball right side. On to second. They get one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That's the ball.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Got him looking. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ball.
The 1-1. Tap foul to plate.
Ball two.
And it remains 2-2. The Mets trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Braves down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Riley stands in now and watches strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Two down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.